Happy New Year to everyone. Welcome, Susan. Welcome, Beverly.
Thank you, David.
We're just waiting for Sarah to join. So just get comfortable and find a place, your little pod to dive in, a little space. Welcome, Catherine. Welcome, Dana. Hi. Welcome, Michelle.
Welcome, everyone. We're just going to give everybody some time to come on. Thanks, David. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Alexia. The new ones joining on their phone numbers. Welcome to you.
Thank you, Sarah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Hello, Susan. And welcome, Michelle. Welcome, Nikita.
Hi.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
I love you're here. Welcome to
I'm backlit. I'm going to turn off the light here.
Welcome, Teresa. Maybe just mute for now, Nikita, love, while we're
I will. Sorry.
Don't be
Of course.
sorry.
Of course.
We love you. We love you. Well, welcome, everybody. I'm imagining, look at that, the sacred 22, the white lion number. We'll keep welcoming people as they come in. And if I miss someone, David, just go ahead and welcome them maybe in the chat. And we are recording for 7 days of rest, and David has me spotlit, so you know that the recording will be of me. Oh wait, I want to see all of you. Hold on, how do I go back? Give me a moment with technology because it's not something that I love. I'd rather us be in a room together. But here we are. Welcome, Anna. So everyone, it's so beautiful to meet you on this first day of 2024. And I just wanted to introduce myself and share how I've come here to 7 days of rest. And I'm so grateful that you decided to join the Continuum class that we're offering, because I know that there's many, many opportunities to explore in these 7 days, especially the first day of Ancient Mother. So first of all, I am Sarah Grace, and I've been a Continuum Movement teacher authorized first generation through Emily herself, which has been one of the greatest gifts of my life, if not the greatest gift. And I'm a somatic therapist, and I emphasize healing with the pre and perinatal lens. So I studied with Ray Castellino for 15 years alongside Emily. So I opened a center here in Ojai, California, supporting people to explore continuum movement and heal their pre and perinatal imprints. And I still do that work. I just decided to close the physical center. Right when Ray died, he even said to me, the work is more important than the place we do it in. And it was such a gift for me, because I'd rather be immersed in the healing than running a business. And I learned that, in the 7 years that the center was open. So I surrendered that like a sand mandala. I created it, offered it, and then I surrendered it.
Shit.
Oops.
No.
Let's mute. Great. Thank you for muting. That was perfect. We love the human moments. So it's an honor to be here, and I'm diving in from my home in Ojai, California. And yeah, I'm connected with 7 days of rest, ultimately through the White Lions. I've been going to South Africa supporting these lands for 7 or 8 years now. And I have an image of Mara, who is the great mother of these lands. And I've watched the community of lions go from 10 to now 28, something incredible. A species that was becoming extinct from poaching and greed on this earth. So maybe some of you might join me when I take groups to the White Lions. And we practice continuum there as a way to connect our earth body into the origin of our earth through Africa. It's one of the most sacred spaces that I've ever been to on the planet. And my ongoing service is to bring some individuals who have a destiny to meet them there. So there's many weaves that bring me here to 7 days of rest. And I'll just share that the White Lions are an overarching principle, and yeah, they're with us. So as we dive together today, we'll be feeling our lioness hearts and our lioness belly and our lion paws on the earth. So I wish we had lots of time to share everyone's intention. And because we have such a short time, I'll just, invite you, if you want to share your intention, to put it in the chat so that we can receive it. And I can send the chat out to everyone at the end of the recording as well. So know that each one of you are fully welcomed here, and your intentions to be here as we enter into this new year are received and held, and that we support you in embodying your intention in this time on our planet. So let us take a moment just to drop in a little somatic meditation to begin. And then depending on how many of us, I might invite us to just share our name and a little word. So we'll see how many join. So in this moment, let's take a moment to really come together right now. There's 32 of us on, and just to really come into your seat, to land here together in breath and bone. Feeling your seat on the earth. And just also honoring where you are sitting. Where on the earth you are sitting. It's really honoring the ancestral lineage that steward and continues to steward that land that you are on. And we recognize that each place that we are resting into is a sacred seat that at the moment and maybe for years has been housing this body, allowing this body to belong here on earth. So we really offer our prayer of gratitude, of the grace that is given to our arrival on earth and where on earth we are asked to be. To really increase the reciprocity of your essence in communion with the earth beneath you. Some of you might be visiting during the holidays, different lands that might not be your home. But even there, you're there for a very specific reason right now. So have that awareness, almost like a sacred kiss of your soul essence, caressing and touching the earth. And the earth receiving your seat. Might want to bring a hand on your heart, maybe both hands. And just start to feel your hand on your heart. And the life force of your living hand. The living flesh of your hand. Communing with your heart. So we bring awareness to our breath and the echo and sense of the heart beating. So we know now through sacred science that the heart isn't a pump, so to speak. It's a form of tissue that spirals into itself. It's this mass of musculature tissue that spirals into itself. So as our hands are resting on this sacred spiral that lives inside of the center of our being, we allow the breath to just gently, softly open this spiral, just by bringing space and attention to it. And we recognize as we energetically bow to the sacredness of our heart, with the breath and the rise and fall of breath under our hands, that heart has something so deep to share with you. It's been with us from the very, very early beginnings of our own prenatal origin. And it houses the sacred soul of spirit. It houses the stories of our life. the many moments of celebration, the many moments of grief. It's all here. And on one level, each one of us carry a spark of that sacred light, the celebrations of being in a body, and the grief that we all hold simply because we care. To take on a human life means we take on the reality of what it means on this planet at this time. I know when I first met the White Lions, their message was so deep that they're holding a place of such reverence of being on the earth. And in that reverence, they're aware of the happenings on her. And their plan is to walk peace with their footsteps on the earth. So when we sense into our sacred heart that we each have, we offer this experience of knowing that as we take a journey together today in Continuum, that we turn up the volume of walking peace on the planet. At the very heart of our being is peace. The very heart of our inner world and our inner essence is peace. And we're going to offer this peace into the earth together today through our body, that the body becomes a living prayer. That the body first becomes blessed by our own awareness and love and tending. So we fill up our own cup before we offer our love. So we share that together today in our intention of being here. The first day of 2024 is an offering of love. First to ourselves, we drench the dry desert with wet, sacred love. We take a full drink. And from that overflowing full cup, we offer that love. We recognize that there are beings, the white lions, the cetaceans of the oceans. There are many, many brothers and sisters around who are walking the peace plan on earth together. So we yield back into our spine and we feel the back field holding us. That we are backed up in this life by something so much greater. And we're going to amplify this feeling, the sensation of being backed by the mystery, by the sacred. That we are not alone and that we are supported beyond measure. So I'm going to ask you to take a breath into your low belly and with your hand still with the heart. In that double beat of the heart. So one beat, da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. It's this double beat, and the first beat is of spirit. Second beat is the earth calling our spirit here. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. So just co-regulating together in that double beat of the spiral of your body, calling you home into flesh, into water, into matter. Sensing beneath you your seat and the earth beneath you. Feeling and knowing your belonging here. As we journey together in this sacred community, exploring continuum. Slowly, in your own time, you might want to just turn your head from side to side. Eyes can be closed. And then allowing the eyes to look around your room, your space. Really taking in that right now we're safe. Taking in the beauty and the peace around you. Letting your eyes land on something that feels good. Letting yourself know that you're held in a sacred embrace, even in your home or the room that you're visiting. So in the trauma healing work that I'm so committed to, it's really about amplifying that which is supporting us. That which feels resourcing. So just even in your space, there might be a stuffed animal or a plant or a pet, a view of a tree or a mountain. Really receiving the gift that you belonging here is giving you. All the way down and in through your bones. And as you wish, you can come back to our shared space. And I would love to have time for everyone. And I'm just going to offer anybody who wants to say hello. You're welcome to voice your name and have us see your beautiful face or hear your beautiful voice if you want to stay off camera. I just want to offer time for you to bring your presence here more if you wish with the group. So if you want that, you would just unmute yourself to say hello, maybe where you're from. And
Hello, thank you so much. Thank you.
hi.
Yeah, I'm in Kincardine, Ontario. And thank you. I love the earth and I love the lake, the water. So a beautiful joining together. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
It's
I'm
Kim.
trying. No, it's Ruth.
Oh, Ruth.
Ruth.
Hi, Ruth.
I'm trying to cook dinner, so I had myself muted for a bit.
Okay, great.
Not appearing because I was all over the kitchen, but anyhow, it's thank you for the opportunity to join you today.
Aw,
Thank you.
welcome, Ruth.
Thank you. Okay, I'll mute myself again and someone else.
Okay, thank you for saying hello. Yeah. Anybody else want to say hi, just so that we feel your presence here with us?
Sarah.
Hi, oh, speak up. Hi, Helen. Yes. Hi.
Hello, I'm getting ready for my 85th birthday this year. And
Wow.
I've been doing Continuum for many years of it. And I'm so delighted to be here. Thank you from Austin, Texas.
Oh, wonderful. Welcome, Helen. Happy birthday. That's a testament to Continuum. Oh, happy birthday and happy new year. Welcome, welcome.
I'm Ellen from Ellen Cohen, and I live right outside of Philadelphia. And I'm a Continuum teacher also. And I just celebrated my 75th birthday. Been doing Continuum for 30 years or so. I'm delighted to be here with you, Sarah. It's been too long.
Oh, Ellen. Big hug.
And with everybody else too. Hi.
Happy birthday. Wow. Another one. Look at that. This is an infomercial for Continuum. Wonderful. So happy you're here, Ellen.
Hello, dear Sarah. Catherine here.
Hi, Catherine.
Akasha is
I'm-
close by.
Hi.
We're here at Hummingbird Community in northern New Mexico and really looking forward to receiving your gift of your presence and your wisdom.
So happy you're here. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Carla. This is my first time. I know Ellen
Hey.
from Connecticut, and first time I think I'm meeting all of you. And I so appreciate your talk about the earth. And as I was looking around, I have the forest all around me, and my home is, I'm just so grateful for my home every day. And for this year, I'm really wanting to grow even more into grounding myself into the earth and in my life experience as well. So I feel like I'm in the right spot today. And I'm really happy to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you, Carla. Welcome. Wonderful. Welcome.
I'm John.
Hi, Sarah. It's Gail.
Gail. Well, my apologies. Go ahead.
Okay. It's Gail Sophia from
Hi, Gail.
Canada. Hi, love. So good to see you, and thank you for doing it. Just felt I'm so grateful that I get to dive into the new year. So I appreciate it. And it's nice to see some people that I've moved with over the 25 years. Beverly and Kim and David, I think I have. Anyways, thank you. Nice to be in community diving together in a fresh new year.
Wonderful, Gail. Welcome. So happy you're here.
Thanks. I'm new to you, Sarah. I just found your name and all that. Thanks to Helen. We live in Austin, and it's nice to see a different group of people all together from around the country. It's different countries. It's nice to dive together into the new year. Thank you.
Aww.
Look forward to it.
Welcome, John.
See y'all later.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
My name is Laura, and I'm in Israel, and I've been doing Continuum with. Thank you. I've been doing Continuum with Batya Shechta and Lila here. I go between Portugal and Israel. And right now, the earth here is very shaky, and it feels like the call to come home inside ourselves is so strong, and at the same time so frightening. Like, to really be quiet, like to see the different levels of that. So I'm really thank you for this space, and thank you for Anna East for telling me about this space.
Thank you. Thank you for being here with us, Laura, and representing Israel for all of us. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to hold deep in our hearts today as we pray with our body. Yeah. And I love Batya with all my heart. Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah, so much. Can you see me?
I can, Regina. Hi.
Oh my God. Oh, Sarah, this just feels like coming home, coming home. I've been displaced from my apartment in the past week or two, and it just felt so lonely, so difficult. Thank God, I'm moving from Airbnb to Airbnb, and it's been very lonely and very shocking because I had to move out very suddenly in one day, And so it's been a lot of anxiety and overwhelm and trauma. So right now, in the first day of the year, I'm just so happy right now to have this blessing and to hear your voice and the white lions and the earth. And oh, I want to come see you in Ojai.
Well, Regina, I'm so happy you're here. I saw your name and I just lit up.
Thank you so much. I hope to come, and I hope you are you in Ojai right now?
I am. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna call in and try to set something up. Thank you for this.
Welcome. Welcome. All right, everyone.
Well,
Yeah,
I
someone
want to chime
Yeah.
in here. I haven't figured out how to show my image.
It's okay. We hear you, Janet.
All right. Yeah, I'm surprised to be here. I'm surprised I jumped into this. I was involved with Continuum for many years ago. And I could say I don't know, I lost my way. I got disconnected from the field. And anyway, I'm living in Port Townsend now. I used to live in Santa Cruz, California. And I'm pleased to be here and see all of your beautiful faces. I'm looking forward to just having the experience of being with myself and with you all in a a more spiritual way than just being caught in materiality. So yeah, a lot of years of that. But I knew Emily, and I spent many hours with her and diving with her and having so much quality time with her. I'm so blessed.
Welcome, Janet. Welcome. Yeah.
My name is Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi, Sarah. Thank you so much for this offering today. It's my first time practicing with you. I'm a longtime practitioner of Continuum with Emily and Robert workshops for many years, and I've practiced regularly with Val Loeffler in Santa Cruz for many years. She's a fantastic teacher.
She is wonderful.
So thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it. And I love your perspective. It's just offering me a lot of new ways to connect. So I appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you to the web of support of everybody here.
Welcome. So lovely to have you.
I would like to say hello before we dive in. Hi, Sarah.
Oh, hi.
Rane. It's my first time being here. I'm sitting in the Sonoran Desert, and I just wanted to represent this beautiful place on Earth in this group. I'm just so happy to be here and so looking forward to what we will all experience in the coming moments. So thank you so much, Sarah. So much beauty and love and grace here. I'm so grateful. Thank you, honey.
Thank you. Love you. Oh, everyone. I wish we had 5 hours together so we can extend. And I also really want you to dive. So know that I welcome each one of you. And whether your voice has been named or your face has been shown, know that you are fully here with us, and that there's something much bigger that brings us into this life together. The work is about embodying our soul. And when we're fully here, there's an offering that we are walking together. And so we're supporting each other in that. So what I'm going to do is we'll close the dive at 1 so people can leave if they wish, if they need. And I'll keep time available if people want to speak more then, okay? Because I just want to honor that we have a a shorter time, and I want you to experience a full dive together today. Okay, so I love you, and at any point, I'm just going to bring in a couple principles around the Ray Castellino work, and we often work a lot with brief, frequent eye contact. So if there's any point that anyone wants to have a communal connection, because we're not fully seeing each other in a room, you know, it's hard to see if someone's making eye contact. We just do a little wave over the screen. So just so that everyone can do a wave, if someone does a wave and maybe I'm teaching or not seeing it, you wave back so that you can see I see you. You know, so it's just an awareness of I see you, seeing me, seeing you, being seen. I just want to offer that as a way, even when I'm teaching, if something comes up for someone and you want to have a shared connection, just offer your hand, okay? So, continuum, what I'm going to share today is a dive that is a shared journey really from Emily. Yes, of course, this is the origins of her teachings. And then I also have studied for many years with Susan Harper, who brought Continuum into the world alongside Emily, you know, once they met. And so my teachings are influenced by primarily both of them. And you'll taste that. So if you've ever studied with Susan, you'll see some of what I'm offering here, especially with the theme of earth, because Susan, I feel, just held earth in such a deep way in her bones and in her way. And Emily, the cosmos, you know. So we have that shared perspective of who we truly are, which is starlight in form on earth. And how are we the interplay, the bridge between the two? I will lay out the dive on my back. So we call it a dive. I know some of you are very experienced and some of you are new. So you'll be hearing some terminology in Continuum. We awaken fluid through sound in Continuum. And that fluid, when we think about fluid moving, we move from undulations, wave motion, spirals, little perturbations, you know, little ways that fluid pops. So we're bringing life back into often what can be sleeping in the body. When I first came to meet Emily and I did a 5-day journey with her, I didn't move for the whole 5 days. I was like, there's no way I can do what that woman just did. And I accepted that. It was like, I'm not going to move until I'm being moved. And when I committed myself to the practice, I realized what she taught, which is movement is not something that we do. Movement is something that we are. So when you feel into your origins, your prenatal origins, we were shaped and developed by the movement of water. So that water comes in this spiralic intelligence that is touched and supported by an embryological mysterious force. Right? Yes, our mother needed food and healthy environment to grow us. And yet there was something greater than. There's an embryological mystery that forms us into being, to take shape on the earth. It's a call to arrive here. So we're going to explore the landing into form through this body of water, through this body of minerals of earth, through this body of sound resonance. So when we have an experience of trauma or accidents, anything that has happened to this body, the body will compress itself to protect. And that is wisdom. So when we're meeting our tissue together today and we're sounding and we're touching tenderly, the places that have recoiled, we're allowing the uncoiling to happen through grace, through kindness and tenderness, of recognizing that the recoil is there as the safest opportunity for us to continue living, that the recoil is there as a gift. So many of us can really be judgmental on the aches and pains of the body or the disease processes that might be happening. But Continuum is inviting us to deepen underneath the current of what we might call trauma and dive into that which was before the history, that which is before the story, and that which is before pain. What is it that is moving us, that is free in the river of life and love, that is still moving in me? How do I feed that river? How do I love and tend and become like an altar for that river? Because I know my stuff like really well. I know how crazy I can be. I know the pain that I have in my body, the story of my ancestors, and I can really harp on that. But Emily's practice gave us an opportunity to explore and be like a somanaut of what else is there? Where is flow moving? Where is life and current of love moving through me? And that movement is happening with wave motion, with undulations, with subtle movements that to some might even experience it as not moving at all. But if you drop in and down, there's always movement. So you're going to be tending to that movement in your own being. You'll see my body as I dive and demo. And it's not so much about moving like me or any of the Continuum teachers you might, witness moving. It's about how you move and how you move in this moment now. What is it that you're moving with? And how do we add prayer through sound and love into that, into the very place of what is? How do we give ourselves a cosmic vitamin into reminding our system that there is health and that we are feeding that health? And how do we orient into that health? So that's the biggest kind of theme of Continuum, is that we're nourishing resource and health. We're nourishing that which is free and that which is moving. And then when we focus our attention into that, that is what starts to move us more. That is what starts to open through our body more. So I'm going to be teaching only 2 sounds today. And with Continuum, there's many, many sounds. But I'm going to offer you the first sound that we'll be using, which is the puffed O. Many of us call it the puffed O or the blown Om, the puffy O. There's different names. But I want to just offer, so you'll see me diving, but just to have a little bit of an awareness of the sound, is we puff our cheeks almost like we're blowing out a candle. So you're blowing out through your mouth, but the sound isn't going to be outward. It's going to be inward, like you're playing your body like a didgeridoo. So it's a gentle exhale through the mouth, and you're shaping your cheeks like a little blowfish. And it'll sound and look a little bit like this.
Sarah, do you have original sound on?
Thank you for reminding me. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the sound again.
Not hearing it.
Nobody hears the sound?
I-
Oh, some people are hearing the sound. Okay, I'm getting thumbs up.
I hear it.
Okay, so I'm going to take original sound off for a second. So in this dive, I really want you to be less concerned about getting it right, actually in all dives, and just play. Because if some of you are new to Continuum, you're imagining an O just puff your face. And the sound is a resonant stream. It's a fullness, like a spherical O in a way. So because we're not in a shared room, you're going to just play with it. I'll do the original sound again while I'm diving so you can hear. But please know that whatever happens for you in the sound is perfect for you today, okay? There's lots of ways you can learn more of the details, and I can share with you videos and things, but just today, just explore that the sound is coming here as an O and you're puffing the cheeks. Okay? So I'm going to share more when I lay the dive out, so hopefully you'll get more of a sense. The second sound, and I'll come back to the O, the second sound is just an SH, just a sh, just an SH. So SH with the sh. So sh. So I'm allowing my lips to open and move with the SH. So it's a sh. So in a way, you're really playing like a little child, like shh. And the O, the puffed O. So you're playing with these sounds, and I'll teach you how and when to use them, but I'm going to invite you to allow the sound to caress your body and have pauses in between the sounds. So let the sound be made, and like a pebble being tossed into a pond, you're experiencing the affect of the sound. You're experiencing the subtle movement and the ripples of the pond once you make the sounds. Is that good enough for now? And then I'm going to share the dive. Okay. So I'm going to just put myself on speaker so you see. And I have original sound on, so hopefully that works. So those are the two sounds. And then in Continuum, we always start in baseline, which is like a Shavasana, but different, because you're really tracking three themes, I like to say, which is the earth underneath you rising up to meet you, and you meeting the earth, the breath and how your body is breathing, where your body is breathing, maybe where it's not breathing. So breath, earth, and then tissue yield. How is my tissue yielding into the earth? Maybe for some of us it's pulled up away from the earth. Totally normal, totally common. And we're going to invite a dropping of the system down into the earth. So just as an overview, baseline is earth, tissue, and breath. So you're going to see me come in to my baseline, and then I'm going to share with you the whole dive. before we take a good journey on our own, okay? Together, but on our own. Okay. So I'm hoping you can see me well. Just moving the microphone. David, is that good? You guys can see me? Maybe my foot might be cut off a little, but mostly you can see.
Yes.
And you can hear me well?
Yes. Sounds good.
So, as I shared, baseline is Shavasana in a way. And I'm tracking those 3 themes.
Certainly, I'm supposed to be laying down for this. That's complicated.
Just to mute, maybe, everyone, if you can. So just tracking baseline is what you're going to come to in the beginning and in the end as a reference point of how the dive supported your body tissues to soften and let go. So you're here feeling, sensing body, breath, and how my body is being breathed by breath. How the tissues might be pulled up or yielding into the earth. And the earth herself and how she's holding me. So it's like I'm creating my own stamp into the earth mother, and she has a place for me. And I'm feeling how she's holding me. I'm feeling my back body land into the earth. So the dive itself, the time we take to dive into the waters of our body, I'm going to presence the 3 centers here. The low belly hara, the heart space, and the head center. And we're going to start with the 3 puffed O's. I'm only going to do 1, but we're going to invite you to play with 3 puffed O's into the womb hara and traveling the sound with your mind's eye down and in through your sacrum into the earth herself. So we're involuting. There's an involution where with our mind's eye spiraling down and into the earth with sound, with awareness, through the tissues of my low belly into the earth, and how it might even travel back up. So it's all really curiosity and play. So we're playing with the puffed O here into the low belly. I'm directing the sound from my fingers like tuning forks into the womb space, into the sacrum. The fingers become like tuning forks. So it's going to sound and look something like this. You can see in my body that the sound already initiates some movement. The movement is very subtle. But there's a quality of wave motion that happens through my body. So you're going to rest in between each sound. I'm going to type up the dive and put it in the chat for you so that if you forget what we're doing, you can come look at the chat. But you'll do 3 offerings of sound into your womb hara, down into the earth and back up. And just see, open attention, noticing what happens after the sound. You're going to have a much longer dive, so you're going to then, in your own time, come up to the heart space, feeling the heart fill with the sound, your hands again like tuning forks. I'm offering my tissues sound. I'm offering the places of recoil an opportunity to become more like fluid again in their origins. I'm aware that my body and my tissues are made of elements, of minerals, of water, of earth, of fire. You're aware of this opportunity that the earth is itself an extension of the body and the elements of cosmic sky. So you're offering the sound into the body as though it's Earth herself, because she is. From there, after some open attention and feeling the sound, you'll come up into the higher center, the head center. The brain itself is surrounded and bathed with cerebral spinal fluid. There's little fluid-filled pockets within the brain filled with fluid that have scientifically been proven to have light photons. So you're aware that as you sound into the head center, you're literally lighting up the light that's running through your system through the fluids. So you're touching in that your body is actually housing light. So again, the sound in the face, however you wish to hold your head, your body will teach you. You can have any area of contact that feels true for you. So I'm going to bring one hand on my forehead and one under, and I'll play with my 3 sounds of the puff dough. So I might play with one just in the cranium itself, and then maybe the other 2 with experiencing the involution down into the earth and how the earth is holding my head. So you're going to play here. This is about being curious and allowing the body to soften in the receptivity of the sound, letting the nervous system unwind. Has a subtlety of fluid movement, little micro movements of the fingers and toes. Support the opening and the pathways. So eventually I'm going to turn, and as I transition, as I know I'm going to be going to my belly, I'm being very present with the transitions. So how we are in our transitions in continuum is how we are in transitions in life. So transition from 2023 to 2024. How present can I be? So I went from my back to my belly. And I'm going to offer the sound into the earth through my navel now. Through my navel, and I'm really feeling that the navel, the umbilicus, is going to travel down and in through the earth through the sound. It's going to look and sound something like this. might feel to do 1 or 3 sounds, but mostly what I'm experiencing is my belly exploring its communication with the earth herself. And how the movements are also very prenatal, embryonic, and developmental. We all came from the belly to explore our crawl and exploring the earth. So you're exploring what feels good in your movements, as eventually you're gonna play with transitioning again into all fours and to seated. But you're taking yourself up into the developmental sequencing a little bit here of your body, landing its incarnational soul into form. So I've played with the experience of the puffed O into the earth, and I'm going to puff the O again into this negative space. And I use the SH sound as I interplay between the SH and the puffed O to really just allow the river of my body to move in a way that feels good. The SH is allowing the feeling that the body becomes like the oceanic origins again. And I'm going to, in my own way, and I'm on the camera so I'm aware of that, but you're going to eventually come into a seated position. So you're transitioning from belly to all fours to a seat. And the SH, the is going to wave you up to do so. Okay, so just the 2 sounds and playing with how your body transitions from back to front to all fours to seated. How am I aware of the 3 centers? The full lower dantian, the full belly, the open heart, the empty mind. Can I be full in the belly, open in the heart, and empty in the mind? So we're playing with, gosh, I have this body now for me, 42 years, some of us for 20, 30, 60, 70, 80, 90, who knows? Can I have these textures of sensation and aliveness like a lion who's fully in form on the earth? Can I be that in this form? So once you come to a seated position, some of you may need to be on a chair, which is completely fine. So you'll just be sitting on a chair and folding forward on a chair. So I want you to take care of your body in this. This is the last piece, but it's a very deep piece. We're going to play with that puffed O underneath the earth and rising up through the spine, all the way up. So it's going to sound and look something like this. My awareness is underneath my tailbone, and then the sound will start to travel up, 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 until it somehow encapsulates your whole cranium. So you're just working that the river of your spine becomes a conduit, and you're opening through sound the tissues that may have compressed We're gently loving, tenderly opening the waters of our body again. So it's going to look something like this. I will then fold into a C curve. You'll see me. And as I fold, I'm going to land my head fully on the earth. And at some point, scoop up and feel that which the earth is gifting, some offering into my heart. So we're going to play this embryonic C curve as we literally recreate, almost like the act of creation, coming into form with the earth offering her gift to me. What is it that is for me? What is it that lands into my body again? So you're going to watch me do this. I'm just giving you a little awareness of what it is that I'm doing. And you'll take your time in this. So I'm allowing the sound underneath my tail as it moves up my spine. I'm listening to the impetus of the C curve coming. This is naturally happening. There's a fold. And I allow my head to bow down to the earth over my heart. There's a bowing, and my hands come under to feel the pulse of the earth as my head comes down. And I stay here. I might even bring an ear to listen to the earth. Some of you who might need pillows to land your head, please do so. But you're listening. What is the earth wanting to share with you? What is it that the communication is happening? As I'm folded forward in this bowing position, I'm aware that the earth herself is going to offer me a gift into my very paws. P-A-W-S, my paws, my hands. As you allow the naturalness to come back upright in an unfolding nature of your own spine coming back up, this is all from a deep listening. You're aware that this gift is in your hand. You come back up into an uprightness. This is happening naturally. Your body knows this from embryonic folding and unfolding. When the heart got so big, you rose up. And from that big sacred heart, I'm feeding this gift, mine and mine, very privately, into my heart. And I receive that gift, and I let it assimilate all the way down and into the fullness of the belly. So there's this exchange of my body being a receiving, breathing, listening experience of love receiving its nature back into form. I'm here and I'm listening, I'm offering and I'm receiving. It's an exchange. So you'll be well cooked after that when you will land again into baseline and you sense, how do I feel? How do I feel now? What's happening with those three themes: breath, earth, and tissue yield? Your body will be different after that experience. So you're going to take time in this journey where I will stop teaching and you get to experience the journey yourself. I'm going to take original sound off for a sec. So I want you to have a good 50 minutes here to explore this dive. So you're on your back with baseline, the three centers with the puff dough. You're transitioning in a way with so much consciousness onto your belly. The puff dough entering the earth, involuting into the earth. And then from the belly rising up to all fours. From all fours, using your awareness to come into vertical. Puffing the O up the spine. Folding forward. Resting down into the earth to receive the gift. Coming back up and offering the gift into your heart. Is everyone okay with that? I'm sure there's questions, and I would just say, if there's anything anyone wants to say specifically, play. Let this be play. Let this be curious. Let this be easeful as a way for you to slow down and just be in nourishment for your body. I will not be guiding any of this, so you'll have a good 50 minutes. And in the last 10 minutes, I'm going to say to you on the microphone, okay, we're coming into the last 10 minutes of the dive. So if you haven't yet by then come to do the vertical, you're going to come to do the vertical, okay? I want you to have time for that. But just pace yourself. You know, if with Continuum, we need way longer, but this is what we got. So you're getting a taste, and pace yourself, allow yourself. You can also watch me or others on the screen if you want, if you see where they are and what they're doing. Just kind of very spaciously with your respectful eyes, witness what others are doing. If you got, confused at any point, I'll be here on the chat. And I'm going to play light music. You can always turn the music off completely. If you don't want to hear it, it's your choice. And if you want some music, you can have it as well. So you will dive here for the next 50 minutes on your own, okay? Sending you love. If there's questions, please feel free to chat me. I'm right here. And I'll write the dive in the chat. And I'm here. You'll hear my sound being shared right now. Please feel free to adjust the volume yourself on your own camera or on your own computer. And the sound will be here. And you can always turn it off if you want no sound for your dive, no music. You can adjust that yourself. Taking the next 10 minutes or so with your practice, being spacious, knowing there's a lot of time. In the next 2 or 3 minutes, just allowing yourself to know we're coming into a transition over the next couple minutes or so. Returning to baseline if you haven't yet. Just resting together in the silence. Just knowing as we transition here, coming back into our shared group, if anybody needs to transition right up at the 1 o'clock mark Pacific time, just know that we're just about there, or just got there. And know that I'm here at any point you'd like to reach out, I'm available. I wanted you to have as much dive time as possible. So those of you who'd like to stay on and share a little bit, if there's questions, the 2-hour journey with a group of new ones and experienced is a very special dance of enough time to play in this water, and it's very normal if there's an unknown of takes time to really practice in this depth to really know and understand. And I'm also curious of people's experiences if you'd like to share. And knowing that all experiences are welcome here. So you're welcome to stay on. You're welcome to just say goodbye and blessings on this new day. And we send you our love. And I'm here if anyone would like to unmute and just share whatever you'd like to share. How that was for you. If there's any questions, any gifts, any challenges. Happy New Year, everyone, those who are leaving.
Michelle here.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, thank you so much for that. I don't think I've dove that deep since the pandemic. And it was so layered. Really deep dive. I had never known about these lions that you spoke of, and that was really helpful. tool or guide to have their pause and their hearts with me in that dive.
Mm.
And there's so much going on in the world that's so painful and so joyful. And I got to move some of that through my body
Mm.
and let go of some of that. And then connecting to my ancestors on a whole other level as well. Not who they were, but who they are now, which was really powerful. And it's just a gateway to letting go and letting in. So thank you. So many gifts with that. Really appreciated it tremendously. And thank you to everybody being part of that.
Thank you, Michelle. And so everyone knows, if you're leaving, we'll be sending you out the recording so that you have, the dive to continue in your own practice. And my little notes are on the side. We'll send you that chat too. If anyone came on late, they're like, what? What are they doing? Totally normal. Anybody else? Yes, Kim.
I was listening and really experiencing that the earth was inviting a certain body part that has been arthritic, possibly, through the result of a car accident. And so it let me just really gently question, where has that body part been, like perhaps held more in spirit versus earth, but that dance between spirit and earth in that area, it was nourished. Yeah, that was a real highlight for me. And I have more questions around that perhaps I could follow up with you about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kim. David, just maybe put support@Somatic Sanctuary email in the chat so people have it. support@somaticsanctuary.com. Anybody else?
Yeah. Hi, Sarah. Oops. Sarah.
Hi.
This amazing. I very, very new at this, and actually with all the feelings that I've been having lately, my best one was the very first part, just laying down, sprawled out I'm on this bed where I'm staying right now. And it just felt wonderful to just feel the mattress and the earth below, and just I got nourishment. Something so needed for the first time in like 2 weeks. and then I did the rest of it, but nothing was as good as the very first part.
Yeah.
I felt held. I think that's what I need.
Yes. That's beautiful, Regina. Yeah. And for those who are new to Continuum, it's the medicine comes when the medicine comes, in the beginning, middle, end. Sometimes for a moment, sometimes the extended dive. It's so individual and unique. So thank you for being willing to receive.
Thank you. Thank you so much for giving. Blessings to you.
You too. Anybody else? We'll close our call at 1:11. Okay, just so I don't go too late with all of you, because I want to honor your day. It's New Year's. But anyone else want to share?
I would share something. This is Jirane. Hello everyone. This is my first time. And yeah, it was incredible. Oh, you can't hear me?
No, we're good. I'm just gonna, yeah, we're good. Go
Can you-
ahead.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to say, yeah, I feel it was an incredible experience and I didn't know what to expect. Definitely nourishing, definitely releasing emotion many times. And I did have this really unexpected experience laying on my belly with the umbilical connecting. And it was unexpected because it was like I had multiple umbilica that were coming out almost in the nature of a spider. And there was this ferociousness that needed to become global. I don't even, it was unexpectedly intense and ferocious as this umbilicus spread over, reaching from mountain range to mountain range. So that was unexpected and exciting. So I'll continue to meditate on that experience. So I thought I'd share that strange and wonderful thing that happened. And, thank you, everyone. It was incredible. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you.
Thank you, Ronnie. I know you as Ronnie. I love you. And yeah, and we need that ferocious, fierce mother energy on the earth right now. So each one of us has that medicine to offer and receive. And thank you.
Thank you
for your special magic.
Hi, Gil
Hi.
Sophia.
Hi.
I had this experience with my ears. As I started doing the head, and then I just started my ears. I must have spent, I don't know, like 10 delicious moments with my ears. But it was recognizing I'm sensitive to sound and that whole thing of like blocking. And I had no idea. And so there was this real lockdown that was happening. And as I spent that time and just started to amplify, so much more was happening through my whole body. And it was just I love that it was a place I would have not necessarily gone, but there I was because I could really listen. And my whole experience of then listening to the earth and listening to my body. The other part of my experience was just how I was going, I am so lucky to be in this body. There's so many days as you're aging, we go, oh, but this hurts and this doesn't happen anymore, as opposed to like, oh my God, the privilege. And to be able to share that field with people. Yeah. So
what a gift, Gail. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, everyone. I mean, I can stay on, but I feel I've already brought you over time. David, thank you so much do you want to say hi, David? David.
Greetings.
Yeah, David supported Emily for 10 years. So very blessed to have him in our field with us.
Nice to be in the field and that's to start the year off.
Blessings, everybody. And if you really want to say something, you're welcome. Just, yeah, I want to honor the time. We need 3 hours, for a minimum, but here we are. I wanted to give people a taste. So I pray that it touched you in the ways that you needed. And yeah, once, often people will do 3 hours or they'll do a retreat and they'll go, gosh, we need at least double or triple that time. So that's very real. We just start slowing down and feeling, and then, so yeah, let's put that collective prayer that we get to dive more and for more length of time together, that these ways of diving really supports a collective to slow down and nourish. And really, when we slow down enough to feel the calmness, we act from that calm. And I feel our whole world can change. So one person at a time, one fluid body at a time. So I love you and blessings, and know you can unmute, and we're here and we love you. We'll see you again. And just, yeah, somaticsanctuary.com is my website if you want to find me. Yes, we love you. Aloha.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Bye, Carla.
I will see you again.
Yes, wonderful. Namaste.
Your whole delivery and your presence, your speaking is so embodied in the earth. So I appreciate your Earth Mama energy.
Oh, thank you, Carla, and I yours. Yes.
It's lovely meeting you, Sarah Grace. Thank you so
You
much.
too, Helen. Gosh, happy birthday. Bye, Nikita.
Bye, Sarah. Thank you so much.
Love
Thank you. I
How's
dove.
Mexico on this new day?
Oh, it's kooky. It's kooky.
Cookie's great.
Yeah, I guess so. It's
We
kooky.
need Cookie.
I spent the whole dive working with lunar breath on my neck because I've had some difficulty and it was just, I couldn't let it go. So I just worked with that. I just thought,
Yeah.
yeah, you know how much I love the puffy O, but I
No,
just had to pay attention. It was too much. It was too intense. So I
Yeah.
just had to go much more gentle.
yeah.
And I feel a lot better. And I felt such loving energy in the field with everyone, and to just be present that way, to be just gentle. And of course, I love you, and I'm so grateful for you, and to have this sharing to be part of this sharing. It's really a wonderful, wonderful
Love
thing for me.
you.
Yeah. So this is
Welcome to
wonderful.
this new day of the new year.
Yeah.
And yes, continuum dives, once you're experienced in different sounds, we all do that, we all pick and choose what we most need in the dive.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's like that learning process.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love you're listening.
Yes, you always said this phrase that stays with me is listen to the innate intelligence of your body. And that is the prime directive for me, is just to be informed, to listen. And it feeds me.
Well, we thank Emily for that. 'Cause
Yeah.
That was Emily who taught me. So let's just love it.
Yeah. Oh. Anyway, I'm gonna run. Thank you again so much.
aloha.
Yeah. Love to you all.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Hi, everyone.
And Sarah, I'm being lazy. I could read, I could go on the website, but are you offering like 7 days, the next 7 days? Are you offering some?
I'm on Ancient Mother Day 1. There might be Elaine Colandera might be offering something on another day. So keep an eye out for any other Continuum teacher. I know Elaine teaches on this platform too. So
Okay,
I don't know exactly which day, but it's all listed there.
great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Shelley loves Continuum, and what a gift. So yeah. Okay. Bye.
May I ask you a question about Ohio? Should I write to you or something? Does Robin Van Doren still be in Ohio at all? Did you ever bump into her there?
I don't know, Robin.
Okay, I don't want to take the time for that now, but in case you did, I've been looking for her for a long time.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. Yeah, you can send an email. Maybe if you tell me more about her, I might find out. But
Thank you.
Laura, thank you so much for being here. Yeah.
Thank you so much. It is an absolute privilege to be able to. I haven't been able to really
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Yeah, it's so hard to, like, there's this place that is just I could really feel like the place where the heart is just like, like holding so much. And I could feel it, I can still feel it here in my throat, like this place where it's almost, there is so much holding, and I'm holding, and so
Yeah.
it feels almost scary
Yeah.
to go into this relaxation or to the fluidity of this work. And it's such a gift that I've had for so many years, and yet it was so surprising that it's so hard to tap into it on my own. And so to be able to do this in this way, I was just like, I didn't, it really was just being able to be together and not alone. And when I was listening to the earth, what came was just keep the light going. So this is a huge gift for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Laura. Yeah. Rightly so. Rightly so. Emily was the person who brought me to Israel in the year I became a teacher, and I've since gone back many, many times. So yeah, just last year, actually, I went through the Via Dolorosa and was there in Jerusalem, and the recoil is medicine, and it's not something that we are needing to change. It's something to tenderly and deeply respect, because it's what's essential. It's what keeps the capacity of light, like you said, that is your gift to offer, but it has to be offered in a way with the wisdom of the heart. So we don't just blast open in spaces that it's not appropriate. We offer the fragrance of the heart to the capacity that it's safe enough to open. And we keep the wisdom alive by honoring the guardians of the heart. Like, I often think of my angel wings at the back, and they come around and protect my heart, very much like the shoulders, but really even the etheric angelic. And sometimes they're like this, and sometimes they're open, but it's the 80-20 rule. And in this case, often it's 80%, they're more protected, especially when I'm in different parts of the world, or it's rare that I feel like I can fully have them bloom open where it's safe. And containers like this give us that opportunity to feel the field of spirit, of divine creation that loves us boundlessly, to support us to have moments of co-regulation to actually soften open. But it's not this, I have to stay there. It's we tap into it to resource from it, knowing what gives us resource to receive that. And then we meet the wisdom of the body as it is meeting life in appropriateness. But we know now, okay, these are moments of giving ourselves the safety to deeply nourish and open. And then choosing, inviting ourselves to be in these group containers more, or the one-on-one connections, to, give the system a capacity to actually reside in the birthright to be. Because we live in a world where people's birthrights are being completely ignored and covered over and disrespected. There is no mutual respect in war. There is none. So How do we as individuals nourish that need in ourselves, that essential need in our birthright to be in groups where it's safe? And we do that slowly, and we do that collectively, and we do that moment to moment in times when we have the opportunity. But I really want to support you that the angel wings coming in to hold and protect are as medicinal and key in these times as the wide open, I'm here available. They're both and it's when one gets stuck where we forget we have the capacity to open, or even so open where we have no capacity to close, where we forget that we have capacity for both and, that's where we can get stuck. But these practices give us opportunities to remember our capacities. And that's a healthy system. That is a healthy system. I can open just like an octopus, whoop, and I can recoil right back in. And both and are the health of the system.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, loves. Love you, all of you. Aloha, and we will see you again when it's time, okay? Blessings, blessings to you. Yeah. Oh, my love.
Bye.
Hmm.